Hello, fellow watchers and enjoyers. Ash and Piggy here, back with WHODUNNIT, the Who Killed Lucy Beale podcast. It's episode number 10, and today's episode is going to cover the biggest storylines and takeaways from week 10 of 2014. All the episodes from the 3rd of April, January, February, March. All the way to the 7th of March, 2014. As always, this is a much more looser podcast than the normal one we release on a Sunday. This one's just a roundabout way of just talking about the shit we just watched for about 2 hours. So, the storylines are a rough amalgamation of a bit on Jay and Lola, as they seem to be cuddling up together, cozying up together, especially considering, well, Lola's with Peter, so, you know, this isn't really the, come on, Lola. Alright, maybe I'm starting to believe they are soulmates. An update on Carol's cancer, which kind of divulges it into a lot of, like, Beale fucking Spraggan butcher drama, which is all fucking gold. And then finally, Ronnie Mitchell, the fucking queen is back, motherfuckers. Yeah! I love her so much. She's so good. It's just best character. Bring her back! No, I'm joking. In about 10 years.
I would say wait till the 20th anniversary of the death and bring her back. But again, I can't see people being that patient.
So much fucking... You're missing out on so much potential drama by waiting. But yeah, that'd be the most likely thing to happen.
Like, because they waited 20 years they waited for nearly 30 years for Cindy to come back. So, like, it's not the fact that the wound is raw, it's just what can you really do with them currently? Like, your roster is a bit bloated. You can't really just, squeeze them in. It's like playing Tetris. You can't just, the block doesn't fit, what do we do? Just shove it in. The block doesn't fit, though. Shove it in. And it's like, okay, fair enough. That's it. So that's my point. It's just if the block doesn't fit, then there's no point. Plus, you need to pay for Karen coming back. So, like, who's more important, Roxy or Ronnie or Karen Taylor? The correct answer is Karen Taylor, you wankers.
Exactly.
Karen Taylor.
But yeah, that's the week, and we'll talk about it in a bit of time. But as usual, how you doing, mate? How you been? What you been up to?
I'm doing good. It's nice to be back into the swing of things of 2014. It's nice to know that we're not watching ECW tomorrow, but we are resuming better ECW next week. So if you follow the One More Match channel, it doesn't matter because we already have a lot of ECWs released. Some of them by the end we fucking it's like we were crawling out of like a camp, like just I have to be free now. Just like legs blown off, and then I go, oh. But I'm doing good. It's nice to do this. It's nice to watch 2014 and see what everyone was fussed about. And honestly, if I could go back, I'd love to look at 2014 Reddit of EastEnders and like for Neighbour Foods do a joke video. So like obviously when we get to 2025 and then 2015, I'd love to just look at why did they kill off Lucy Beale? Why did they kill her off? She was such a great character. And I was like, alright, now calm down.
To be fair, I will say, people didn't really like Lucy too much, especially after the recast. People were just kind of like, she's a bit fucking shit. And yeah, she was, really. Maybe there'll be some like hidden Lucy Beale stands in the comment section, but I find that quite unlikely. What have I been up to? Is the question I always have to ask myself. I've just been chilling. Over the last week, we kind of had more of like basically, since the EastEnders came out on Wednesday, we then went, fuck it, rest of the week, just chill. Didn't help on Wednesday was obviously like the fucking tragedy day for Soap with all the storylines, so after that day, I was sat there like, fucking, why is life so hard? But a couple days without doing anything soap-wise was pretty fucking enjoyable, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty refreshed, which is, you know, that's what a long weekend's supposed to be. So it's all fucking good.
And then we're getting off tomorrow or today, and this comes out.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're back Thursday, and then we're back off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then the cycle continues, and the cycle continues. And then a little do you know, you're 55, sat in a chair, wondering where life meant. Realize you spent half your life doing EastEnders.
And I'm wrangling for more stuff to do as well. Another project. Oh, fucking go on then. I'll fucking have it. I'm only doing about 15 of them.
It's like I went to Slater, I remember we were watching the wrestling on Sunday. I went, oh yeah, we might be doing another podcast. You know, another one? You do about fucking 6. I'm like, mate, I'm just directing myself out across all borders, mate.
Exactly.
You know, I'm just putting myself out there. So like
I'll
people
sleep
can get
when I'm dead. You know? It's
funny when like you look at the YouTubers, you're like, I've been doing this for half my life, and I'm like, when did you start? 2014. Oh.
Yeah, but you're only 20 yourself.
Yeah, I know, but it's funny when you look at the YouTubers who are like older and then just look at them and go, yeah, I've been doing this since 2014, and you're like no, wait, what? How have you not been burnt out?
I mean,
I don't understand.
I mean, I technically made my YouTube channel in 2008, so I've been making videos consistently since 2008. Don't at me. I defied a fight against my older brother, saying, "Don't do it, you'll regret it." I went, "Fuck you." Obviously, not at the time. I wasn't just like, "The I was just running right." Good times, good time. I remember early YouTube. That's 16 years ago now. Fucking hell.
I remember the only favorite memory I have of like 2018 to 2008 to 2012 YouTube is I remember in like 2009, I want to say roughly, I looked on YouTube Winnie the Pooh horror, and it was just Winnie the Pooh eating Eeyore out, and there's blood on Winnie the Pooh, and I was like, that's YouTube.
I remember enjoying a bunch of. I watched a bunch of like. I don't know. I found the concept of people like making their own little short films about like video games in real life really interesting. So I watch a bunch of that. It's usually just GTA in real life, which is much easier to do because you don't actually need any skills to just make it look like real life because it's supposed to be hyper realistic.
I did. I grew up with 2015 YouTube, so like, yeah, not really OG, but you know, it's something.
I was there.
It's nice.
With Fred. I was there with Smosh. I was there with Ray William Johnson. I remember when the most subscribed to channel was 1 million subscribers. Look at how fucking high that number's got. I remember.
And now everyone has Mr. Beast, and I'm like, oh. And fucking T-Series. Wow.
Exactly.
Remember T-Series, guys. Oh, comment if you're an OG T-Series subscriber, lads. About one, I guess.
But yeah, alright, that's enough of the nonsense. We don't need a dumb little... I don't need to be like a little fucking hipster prick or anything. So let's just keep it moving. First topic, just Jay and Lola as a whole. In these episodes, Lola proceeds to, because she's skint and money's not coming yet, she needs nappies. She steals some nappies from the fucking market, which the fucking police go after her for, which is a bit unreasonable. Like, I'm sure under the circumstances, sure, theft is wrong and it is a crime, but also fundamentally, it's a fucking mum trying to survive. Like, aren't there real criminals to catch?
It's just the UK being the UK.
Like, Ronnie's literally fucking just come back after murdering someone.
It's like, should we catch a murderer? That guy's doing weed. Catch him. Catch him, Derry. Catch him. Yeah, but the guy literally murdered half his family. Who cares? That's only Johnny from down the road. That guy's doing marijuana. Catch him. It's like police are funny when you look at it. Like, do we go after this serious crime? No, we don't. Just go after this, like, someone has stolen a horse in County Derry.
Yeah.
Like, fucking run after them.
But yeah, so Jay and Lola are cozying up though, as he's essentially just taking it on himself to, just treat to a drink, and they play a game of dominoes which he just throws so she can get like a fiver. He's just looking out for her, just being a good mate. Will there be more? This is kind of, I don't know. I'm liking Jay and Lola more, and it is now sad knowing that Lola's dead. It's just nice
No,
to
she's
see.
still alive.
I always loved like younger Jay. Jay's like fucking, I just love him. He's just wholesome. Like considering his shit childhood, he turned out really well. And I just like Lola. Lola's just really likable. And I don't know. So far, this Peter's not really done much for me.
I don't know if we're ever actually going to cover the fucking wrong person. Hunter with a gun. I don't know why. I just want to cover that miniseries. Hunter with a gun. But he just has a gun fetish for some reason.
Yeah, that's definitely, I'm pretty sure that's how I described it. He just had a massive gun fetish. Like, that period was where Hunter was with like a guy called Ray, who was a bigamist and had 3 different wives and 3 different lives. And obviously Ray tried to kill Mel. But in self-defense, the gun, well, like before the wedding he strangled her, she thought she nearly died, and then they were in like the woods. It was like mirroring like Steve-O in like his initial period as well. So, they're in the woods and then suddenly a gunshot, and then you have Hunter who has clearly accidentally shot him. But then he starts getting all like horny about it, like, yeah, it's fucking power right there. It's, what the fuck? You just saved your mum in self-defense. Oh. And he just becomes a big fucking criminal. And then he got axed because he did a rap that involved the word rape in it. So yeah.
I just thought that he's like horny over going, oh, fucking cock that baby, cock that baby. Oh, I love
yeah,
when you
it's
cock
Yeah, it was a part of the time when Mel actually did carry the show. Honestly, I'll say that much. He did really.
Did that happen 2019 or 2021? Because I get that
No, it was like
27.
I think it was. I don't know. It may have been 2021ish. Yeah, it was 2021ish. I believe 2020. So that type of time. It may have been 2019. I don't fucking remember. When did Mel die? EastEnders, Hunter Owen. Oh no, it's in 2019. In 2019.
Yeah, because Callum comes out as gay, and
it's whilst he's holding
and Ben
up,
gets
like,
shot.
a hostage. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he doesn't come out as gay. He just where he should be protecting Whitney, who he loves. He goes straight for Ben, and Whitney realizes like, oh shit, he's gay, isn't he?
I just love
Why
the
can't
fact,
you look
like,
at me like
because
that?
I just wish we got Danny Doyle in that scene. Like, I know that he was in that scene, but I wish he went full fucking.
He'd absolutely Ross Kemp it.
You
fucking shoot me, you mug. Fuck off.
Fuck off. Fucking come at me, you little child. Just imagine. Just in the scene. Danny is scripted. You know it's scripted. That fucking geezer has a gun. Fucking come here, you little twat. It just fucking ruffles him. Danny, it's a script. It's in the script. Calm down. It's real to me. It's still real to me, damn it. There you go. There's
But yeah, that's just it. Jane, Lola. I want to see them together. Sounds cool. I know that it never really. I don't know. Does it ever really happen properly? It's always like teased, and then they're always with different people, essentially, which is the kind of crux of it. Let's move on with the Carol and the Cindy stuff, because it is intertwined. As Carol's cancer is genetic, and we now learn that she's at further risk. And like so is Bianca and Sonia and all the women in the family. There's a chance that they may all have this like genetic kind of like at higher risk to have breast cancer, as far as I'm aware. I mean, this kind of coincides with Cindy deciding that she's keeping the baby. Ian's being a fucking prick, is what he's being. Well, time to fucking leave, you absolute cow. Get rid of it. Not fucking dealing with you. My responsibility is you get rid of that fucking child. And she's like, nah, not fucking doing that. And then Lucy's like, look, all right, I did it too, all right, and my life's been better for it. And she went, yeah, but I'm not you, though. I want this baby. And then later on, to relax a bit, she calls Liam over and they play some games. And fucking Ian spots him leaving and then goes around the family like, you motherfucker, you got my kid pregnant. Fucking tell me it was you. And just embarrassing him in front of the whole family, while Terry Jr. just sat there fucking like, obviously, because he knows. And then after about like what feels like 2 hours of fucking crying,
he walks into. Mm-hmm.
No.
I thought we were having technical issues there, pal. He walks into the room. He was walking into the room, or Ian goes out into the hall, and he's like, yep, did plow your daughter. Did
yeah, like he sat on the stairs watching
and...
Liam get fucking roasted for about an hour. He goes, nah, she's not getting rid of it because it's mine. And then Terry's like, what the fuck? And then Liam's like, what the fuck? Liam and fucking Terry Jr. have a scrap. Liam wins. Just smash all the things in your fridge. Fucking absolutely decks this motherfucker. And then David and Terry argue. And, mate, David Wicks is an absolute bellend. I'm so glad he leaves soon. I fucking hate him. He's such a knobhead. Why is he such a smug prick all the time?
I feel like he is the character where you're not supposed to root for him. Like you are supposed. Like modern example will be Dean Wicks. You're not supposed to root for him. Obviously, or not Dean Wicks. Dean, fucking you get it. Obviously, fucking it's the same kind of example where like I know he hasn't done anything remotely associated to Dean, but it's the kind of thing with David is like, David, you're a boil on my ass. Can you please pop it and get away from me?
Yeah, can you just
please?
Can you just fuck off?
Like he fucking locks Bianca into the house, and I'm like, she's 40. She's like 35.
Yeah, it's like he's
36.
now deciding to be the dad. Like, you're not leaving. Essentially, because obviously he knows that the Carol news isn't good. They argue Carol's losing her hair. And then in the end, they just go, look, Bianca, sit the fuck down. All right, we need to talk about this. You know, there's a chance you could have this. It's genetic. And, you know, Terry and TJ leave. And we kind of, Terry kind of talks up being proud of his son. And then he's like, oh, you know, you're not that bad after all. You know what? If you want to have this baby, I'll support you all the way. And then we just get the fucking breakdown of Sonia, who's like, yeah, me and Martin aren't really shagging right now, and I think I don't know if he loves me anymore. And she just has a bit of a cry. And in a roundabout way, that is genuinely all that happens with this stuff.
The news was like, yeah, at the time of recording this, just to date this, Sonia is pregnant on the show. Yay! In 2024, I'll bring it up in the podcast, but yes, we finally overcome the hill. We've overcome the hill. Let's clap. Let's clap. Let's fucking get the...
Who does that? Never me. But yeah, it's fun to see. It's fun to see where Sonia's at. It's fun to see. It's just interesting because, you know, it's the imminent recast which is happening. So we get to have the early, like, re-debut Martin after, 7 years or some shit. Probably not that long. But he's been gone for a hot minute. So if they're bringing him back, he's clearly they clearly got some stuff for him to do, and there's a lot of stuff to work. But yeah, what do you think of all this stuff? Or just everything. Whatever you want to talk about, go for it.
Love the TJ stuff. I love how the fuck he's called TJ. Just side note, I love how he's fucking called TJ. Like, no one's calling him Terry Jr. They're like homies with him. Like, how's it going, slaphead? Fucking TJ. How's it going, you fucking wanker? Like, no one takes him seriously, and I find it funny because whenever we watch the episodes, Ash is like, oh, here's big ears, here's fucking big ears. And I'm like,
I
all right,
say
Ash,
that as someone
all
that
right,
has relatively big ears. Like, I'm allowed to say it.
there's mine.
I can wiggle my ears. All right, that's how fucked my ears are. That's your eyebrows, mate.
Do you
That's
want to
not
start
yours.
wriggling them for us?
Well, you can just see
There's
slight
mine.
bits of the headphones having a wobble. See, magic
That's
trick.
mine giving me eyebrows.
That's the party trick.
Um, but like I do love it. I do love Terry being a defensive dad. Like it would annoy you if your son's not talking to you, but he's talking to David fucking Wicks. Like it's you'd feel mad, wouldn't you? You'd be like the whole thing. You're all right. I know I'm a loser, but there is a loser below me, and his name's David Wicks. It's like you know what I mean. Like I am the bottom of the barrel, son, but there is shit underneath me, So I'm not actually the bottom of the barrel, which I love. Like because I'd feel the same. I wouldn't even care with pregnancy. I'd be like, son, I'm very disappointed in you. Dad, you need to get her pregnant. No, not that. I don't care about that. You fucking told Dean Wicks, not Dean Wicks, David Wicks. You fucking told David. How could you? Like, but Carol with the cancer, it's nice to know that spoilers a little bit. I don't actually know what happens, but she does get a happy ending at least from what I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, she definitely gets the happy ending. I'll say that much.
If we have to fast forward to 2024, she is still alive on the show, from
Yeah,
what I can
exactly.
recall.
She also got a very nice exit in 2015. But yeah, I think the main part of this is I'm fed up of David Wicks at this point. Like he can just fuck off. He's like he gets himself into situations and then he's upset when people are like, "Why are you being a prick?" And he's like, "I'm not being a prick. You're being a prick." It's like, "Oh fucking, you've been talking to my kid about him getting someone pregnant. Why don't you tell me?" Like I don't. He just doesn't seem. He's got that kind of holier than thou, I don't really respect you type vibe, which I don't really fuck with.
Excuse me. It is fun. It is fun to see where these all end up. Like obviously Terry's now no longer even canon in the show. He's disappeared. He's gone fucking AWOL. But it's nice to know, it's just nice to know that Terry is loved. He's allowed to run free in our stables. He's allowed to run and eat the grass and shit on the fields. He's allowed to roam free, and he won't be insulted in this space. But not by me. He might be called Big Ears too by Ash, but he's allowed to
I do
roam free.
enjoy him. That's the point, though. I do like Terry Jr.'s an absolute little rat. Fuck him. But I like Terry.
I love Terry's little hat.
I just think that all bald men should just wear a ridiculous hat and be like, "What's the issue?" Like, imagine if he just walked around with a sombrero the entire time. Like, Terry, take that fucking hat off. No, it's a part of me. Makes up for the lack of hair. It's fucking.
The only thing I can
perfect,
compare it to is fucking that one in that one Family Guy clip when Family Guy used to be good with fucking Peter Griffin, right? Just takes the dog to his mouth. He's like, my mustache farts. Yeah, leave me alone. Whoops! I know. I do have a mustache. I do have a mustache. Shut up, Lois. I do have one. Like I just want Terry to go around with. How would you like it? How if they had a running job where every episode he's in, his hat just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Like in one episode, it's a tiny little hat. It's like that little hat. It's a kid-size hat, and then the next day it's a bit bigger. The next day it's a bit bigger. Then the following day it gets bigger, and the following day it gets bigger. And then eventually 2 months in, it's just boom, massive. I'd love that. Please bring back Terry. We're gonna sign on a petition, so you can follow our petition below and see us get Terry back. Hashtag bring back Terry. Hashtag can Terry Jr. But on to Carol, it's nice to see, from what I've been watching Christmas, it's nice to see Carol's story progress.
Yeah,
I don't know what David done with the money. I don't know what he done with the money.
I don't know.
The money he got off Janine.
Who the fuck? No, I didn't. You bought into the car lot. So he's now partners with Max. But yeah, like I will say, I'm slowly getting a lot more. I'm liking Carol a lot more. I think she is like good fun. I think you know how when it's that kind of thing where you have to appreciate good things when you have it. And Carol does play the matriarch figure very well, and you know, like if she ever like came back, I'd be pretty fucking hyped. Obviously, she wouldn't have to do much, but like just to be that kind of like, you know, that person who's not going to take any shit. Like it's always like we're few and far between with those characters at this point. So,
I mean, I wouldn't mind her for a one-half episode, but you can't really bring her back without Bianca. I think at least.
You would
Because
definitely.
it's kind of like,
well, I say that if you ever were, you'd bring her back with like fucking, you know, let's say, yeah, like let's say Bianca. Let's say in a couple of years, Bianca, Whitney, Carol come back, and you know maybe with like Morgan, who's all grown up. You know, like you bring her back with a family unit. You don't just bring her off to have no family. But yeah, no, like there's a lot of good stuff. I like a lot of I like basically David's the only one who annoys the fuck out of me though. Like he's the one that winds me up.
Like, all I can say is if you're bringing Carl back, you do bring Bianca back. Because to me, it's like bringing Jean back, but you're not bringing back Stacey. Like, everyone loves Jean, but how much can that love go, if that makes sense? How far can that love go? It's like how people will view Linda. Like, people will go, Linda shouldn't be on the show without Nick. And it's like, yeah, I know you can let the character grow, but I do agree. But yeah, you can let the character grow without Mick. So there's that kind of balance of, would you prefer letting a character grow by itself on the show, or do you bring back a big family unit? Like, do we replicate the 2008 fucking appearance when Bianca showed up with all her kids? She's like, hello, man.
I mean, I do think when Whitney comes back, I think they'll do a big parallel with it. Like, I do think she'll have like a massive group of kids.
Fucking Brittany, Tegan, Barry,
Jamaica,
Biffy.
just pick really strange names. But yeah, all right.
Coca-Cola.
I think that segment's
Nutella.
done. Let's talk about the fucking the coolest bit of the fucking this week. It's fucking Ronnie's back, and she makes a fucking entrance, as all the Mitchells do. Rocks up like fucking EastEnders. They love it. They love a leg shot out of a fucking. They love a leg shot out of a cab. Just get that fucking leg and heel out. Go on, get it on camera. Walks out, red dress, looked amazing. Alex is like, oh bloody hell, who the fuck is that? They sisters. Oh bloody hell. Like she just bats her eyelashes. She takes her fucking luggage back. Like fair play. And she rocks up with a bombshell that she's buying the gym. But you know, she's not exactly got the best reputation currently, as fucking, well, Sharon found the phone and Sharon now knows about Carl. And as much as I love Sharon now, I am fucking fed up with Sharon already, because I forgot everything is about Denny. Like, not in front of Denny, you know? Just everything. And he turned to be a little shit anyways. Like, don't do anything bad around Denny, and he grows up being an absolute little fucking rat bag. Like, fucking hate this part of Sharon. Like, yes, you never thought you were gonna have him. He is the son of your one true love that you've ever had in your life, and I know that he's precious, but just Sharon, just fuck off, man.
Is it Roxy? Yeah, no, it's Ronnie who comes back with all the gifts, isn't it?
Who?
Ronnie comes back with all the gifts, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's the one who comes back with the gifts.
Yeah, so she's like, here you go, Sharon, here's a lipstick, here you go, Roxy, it's a necklace, here you go, Phil, it's a condom, extra use to see Donkey.
It's like some aftershave, man.
I know it's aftershave, I just wanted to say that. Here you go, Amy, here's a little book, you know, the top 10 EastEnders characters, scribble in like colour book. And Denny, here's a video game, which now it's time for my segment. Why was Sharon upset about the video game? What video game was it? Because I have a feeling
it's a DS game, which, you know, the DS is not known for violent video games. It's a very primitive system. You don't get death in Nintendo that much. So what game? What game should it be? Oh, mate, imagine if it was like one of those like big brain trainer games. Like, no, it's too advanced. He's only in year 4. This is for year 5. Gonna ruin his progress, Ronnie. It's like, oh, Sharon, just fucking
what the fuck was that cooking game on the Nintendo?
cooking mama.
That was big in the that's what he was skipping. Was cooking mama.
Bushes out a game of Nintendogs. You know my Denny is allergic to dogs, Sharon. It's a game. That doesn't matter. It's like, oh, fucking hell. That's just the character I have of Sharon at this time. Everything is about Denny, and everything is like my precious little boy who's a little shit.
I probably understand that there was no actual game like cover or anything.
Yeah. Like, they never showed it.
Yeah, but I just like to imagine it's like the most PG game possible, like the most innocent game possible, where no violence, no nothing happens on it. Nothing. It's literally just a very simple, down-to-earth game. Nothing bad happens on it.
It's a game called Per Pals, and it's a bunch of those shitty little mini games where like you make the cat sing like classical music, like meow 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 meow. Shit, you know, I played a game like that as a kid. Fucking Per Pals, absolute banger. Never replicated, never duplicated.
Oh, I had Tom and his friends, Tom and Pals, with the talking dog and the talking cat.
Yeah,
but I reckon the game was Scrabble. That's why I reckon the game was Scrabble. Right, Denny.
But you can write fart in this.
Right, Denny can't write fart. He's too educated. My son is using a Nintendo Switch in the kitchen.
But yeah, there we are. That's that segment. Piggy's favourite, not mine. But I gave it.
I just leave what you think the video game is. Like the only fucking video game I know that would be out for Nintendo at this time is them shitty Call of Duty ports for the DS.
I mean, it came out in 2014. Like fucking the DS has been out for like fucking shit tons of time. Most of its library's out at this time. But yeah, there we are. Enough of that. So yeah, she rocks up, gives everybody gifts. But as I said before, Sharon's angry because she knows that Ronnie killed Carl, but doesn't really know the full story about why she had to, you know. And she gives her she gives her a dilemma like, look, I'll go or you go, but I'll fucking dub you into the police, so you better fucking leave right now. And Phil and Ronnie kind of square off against each other as Ronnie used Phil's money to buy into the gym. And, you know, it's teased. It's teased that Sharon did go to the... But, actually... And because they're worried and like, it's over, boys. You know, I'm done. I'm brown bread. This is over. It's all over, Red Rover. Unfortunately, like, it turns out it's the police bringing Lola back after they caught her for stealing the nappies. And it's like, you know, Roxy now knows that Carl was killed, but... like, doesn't know the reason why, like, you know, it's just kind of I must tell you. Oh, wait, it's not even for this, is it? Sound. That's reasonable. And, yeah. Roxy decides you're too much like Archie, which is, it's pretty fucked, honestly. I wouldn't tell that, you know. Like, you're like the parent that abused you. It's like, sound. do you want to just piss on my grave as well? Like, why the fuck would you say something like that? You melt. But you know, Roxy is tired of being treated like a child, and obviously not knowing that that's how she's treated anyways and always. But Ronnie then has to explain, like, yeah, I didn't just kill Carl because he looked at me dodgy. He threatened Amy, and obviously he tried to sexually assault her. It was self-defense. And yeah, they quickly go. It's like when you say something really untoward and someone just repays you with, like, genuine honesty. It's like, oh god, why you fucking? Oh, you look like shit. What, you just been up all like 24 hours? And someone goes, yeah, well, my family just died, so I've had to kind of be everywhere all at once. And you go, fair enough. Sorry. Like, that's pretty much how it went. It's just like, why the fuck you killed him in cold blood, you fucking monster? He threatened Roxy's daughter and tried to assault. Fair enough. Have a nice day.
I stand corrected. You can kill him.
Exactly. But yeah, Ronnie is now allowed to stay, and we also get a little thing of who's following Shirley. It's probably Dean. Let's be real. It's probably Dean. But it was just a side little thing. We saw Shirley like kind of look around, like, who's there? And in the end, Ronnie and Roxy finally make up. And that is the week of EastEnders, really.
Yeah,
but
that is.
like, I mean, it's kind of the thing where I'm sure we could probably talk for like another 20 minutes about this stuff, but it's just, it's a nice little bite-sized chunk in a sense. You don't need every podcast to be like 1 hour 30. But yeah, like it was a fun week of WHODUNNIT for sure. It was a very enjoyable one. I had a good time watching it. It's nice that we've only really had one stinker of like episodes, which was the one before we stopped for 2 weeks. I think that one was the worst, but everything else has been smooth sailing. So as said before and as said again, if you ever want to like try do this, I mean, we found a place where we can watch it. Not going to share it because that's how shit gets taken down. But, just in a couple months' time, there should be 2014 on the iPlayer, so you can, catch up with us then.
It'll be on the iPlayer in May, so don't worry. You'll have it there for you on the 22nd, 25th.
Yeah.
25th of May, you should have all the 2014 EastEnders. And then we might switch to the iPlayer, we might switch to our, we might not. It just depends. It just depends, really. Do you want high quality or do you want 720p, Like, do you want to see Phil Mitchell's face in 4K? But yeah,
I mean,
we can.
It'll be nice to have the thumbnails. Honestly,
Like, we obviously can't share it because if we share it, it's like that one football clip that I look at where it's the manager going, "I cannot speak. If I speak, I'm in trouble. I cannot speak." And I'm just, like when that guy commented, I cannot speak. I'll get in trouble. I cannot speak. Like, I just started laughing at that because I'm like, dude, we can't share it. If we share it with you, you're going to share it with a mate. Then he's going to share it with a mate. Then he's going to share it with the Discord. And the Discord lads going to leak it, share it on Reddit, and then eventually it's going to get taken down. And we won't have from 1998.
I mean, to be fair, we could probably share it in the Discord. Like, I don't think anybody's going to be fucking leaking that bitch from there. But there we are. Plug for the Discord. Join the Discord. We're not sharing it.
Only Discord, we will share it.
But yeah. So, like I said, it was a good week. It's nice to see Ronnie back. It's nice to see Ronnie and Roxy as a whole. Like, it's what you want when you go back. You want the iconic characters of the time, and Ronnie and Roxy are the iconic characters of the time. Gets you Cat and Alfie. Not peak Cat and Alfie, definitely not, but not the worst, for sure.
Come on, Ash, just best it out one time for us, Ash.
No. But, like, it's,
okay.
It's been... Yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything else to add about this week? My voice. Yeah, fucking...
I also forgot to bring up Alfie and Kat have a little disagreement because Alfie's still pissy pants about Kat. But
I mean, she did make a false alibi for Janine and possibly implicate fucking Alice Brannan to go to jail for like 20 years.
Yeah, but like we all
and
do it, man.
possibly
Get over it.
incriminate herself, which he was very vehemently against.
No wonder he turned evil. No wonder. Just wait till we get to 2017 EastEnders, lads, or 2018. Wow, fucking Stuart and Haley. You think you're special? You do.
Exactly. Good times.
It was a good week. It was a good week of EastEnders. Now it's time for everyone's favourite segment. It is time for who has the best ass. They all have lovely asses. It's actually time for the awards.
I say that just the material you might do again. Maybe don't do the who has the best ass. That's not your finest work, mate. Workshop it. Get it fucking get it going a bit more. Maybe not that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we are. Let's do the awards. Who needs slapping down? David. Again. I feel like he gets it every week, but I don't fucking care enough. It's either David or Sharon. I guess if I said David last week, I'm going for Sharon this week. Or Terry Jr. alternatively.
I'm gonna go for how long David has left and how many weeks he appears in the show. If he's just annoying, I don't care if it breaks the rule. He's being nominated for slapping down. I do not give a shit. It's my channel. It's half my channel. I can make my own rules, baby. And if you don't like it, well, I'll go start my own channel with Blackjack Stickers. And I'll do one video and then give up.
Exactly.
And then come back.
We've all done it. We've all done it. Underrated. Who's underrated?
Terry.
Terry's getting it every week till he leaves.
Big Mo. Fuck it. Big Mo with the fish fingers.
Big Mo is good fun. I'm giving it to Martin because he is like Martin's been fucking 40 years old ever since he got out of jail for over that weed charge. Like or like killing Jamie or whatever. Like he's been ancient since then. He's not been a child ever since. And he's getting shafted. Sonia's saying there's not love in the marriage anymore. Oh, poor Martin. Can't wait for him to
He
arrive.
farts when the telly's on. He farts in his sleep and whops the covers.
Exactly.
Poor Martin.
And the Keanu Taylor Award of Excellence for the most wooden actor. I'm gonna say Cindy Jr. Not because she is a bad actor, but just because what she has to do is she just has to be fucking moody, and she nails it every single time. She's fantastic.
There's a scene I want everyone to check out. It's when Ronnie's talking to Sharon. So like you hear Danny in the background.
He's clearly playing Mario Kart, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going for fucking that scene. I don't care. I'm going for that scene. Or Sharon like taking the video game off him. Because again, I just like to imagine it's fucking something simple. Like crosswords for losers. Something like that. You know them games. Crosswords for beginners. Crosswords for idiots. Something like that. There was like a book or something. Anyway. It's just imagining that. It's just that scene, and he's just playing Mario. Get the fuck out of my way, Mario. Fuck you, Mario. I doesn't say that, but I was laughing. If he started swearing, he got really into it and forgot he's on a show. Yeah. Fuck off, Mario. Fuck off.
He just starts getting
he fucking
Yoshi. Just fucking
Yoshi, you twat. You're supposed to fucking blue shell him. Fuck you, Yoshi. Denny, are you alright?
Yeah, fine.
Oh! Your line was yay, Yoshi! You broke it.
Wow, Yoshi.
Not getting paid.
But yeah, there we are. That's WHODUNNIT 2014. That is the show. If you liked it, tell us in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe and like the video as well. In terms of other stuff to just run through, business has resumed as usual. Everything's going just as we want it. So I hope everybody enjoyed WHODUNNIT, and I hope, it's episode 10. We're in double digits now, so we've made it to the hardest part. But yeah, let's go ahead and end off the podcast on a high note. Classic, absolute legend. No, see you in the next one. Join the Discord if you want to. Thank you for watching. See you then. Bye bye.